Is she playing this game? No? You want to? You want to? You want to? For this game? Okay. Headphones, mic. Welcome back, ACL Canada Nation on Facebook and ACL Canada World on YouTube. We are here for the ACL Canada Pro Teams Semifinal. Game number 1, Calgary Chargers versus the number 1 Toronto Tower. I am joined alongside here, sitting out this game for the Calgary Chargers, ACL Canada Pro, Tracy DeCoste. Tracy, how's it going?
It's going good. Going good. Hope my team wins right now, though.
It's Connor talking on the mic, checking us out, trying to get people over here to watch the finals here. But yeah, I think this has been, we're getting down to the fun. Tomorrow night's going to be our final night. I think this Pro Teams thing has been a success.
It's been a lot of fun. I think everyone is enjoying it. It's been great.
Not sure which side is going to start off here. So we are going. I'm going to say it's been a while. It's been like a month and a half since we've had a teams win. Is it 10 or 12 rounds that we're going?
I think it's usually 10, but I'm not 100% sure what they're doing.
Trying to get no one's gonna. Okay, 10. I'm giving Matt the 10 fingers up, and he's saying yes. 10 rounds, 10-round limited game. So, looks like sorry, we started. We already started here. So, Toronto's up 1-0 in this game. So it's format here is for those new watching it here with us is that 2 doubles games and a singles game. Best 2 out of 3. 10 round limits. This is round number 2.
Let's go, Val.
Lana will put it up in behind there.
Airmail.
She goes up and she hits it. I think you got a new. Might have a new spot doing this here.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go. Hell yeah.
So, do you have any insight on what your team is set up? Who else is going to be the doubles team, or who's going to be playing singles?
I think you guys are gonna have to wait.
I was even trying to get it from Derek. Like, what's going on? What's going on? He's
No,
like,
it's gonna be a surprise.
All
You guys
secret.
are gonna have to wait.
Okay, getting the score right here. So it is 2-1 for Calgary.
Sort it out.
So we're on to round number 3. I usually have a pad of paper here with me, but I do not have it. So we're gonna have to try and keep track in our heads. Hawkeye back on the YouTube side, checking in from Northern Michigan. Got 35 on the Facebook side, 37 on the YouTube side. Derek and Val throwing the darts and trying to see which ones Alin and Lana are throwing with the octane bags. Can't really tell. Derek's in for a 12 and another 4 points.
Oh, baby, come on.
Got some cheerleading going on by Tracy here.
Woo! It's my captain right there.
Jamie Cowan in the YouTube chat saying, "Who's Derek Barrett?"
Who's Jamie Cowan?
Yeah. He's
Where is that guy?
My overboard cam is frozen. Yes, it is. Okay, so I will try and figure that one out here.
Come on. Nice try, girl. Nice try.
Oh, I know why it's frozen. You're going to be alone for a second here
Okay.
because someone delivering a beverage took out the cord.
Oh, shoot. That's not a good thing. It would be Val. If it was anybody, it would be Val. Let's go, baby. Come on.
I may have made my live feed debut doing that there. This like the last event of the season.
There you go. Let's go, Derek.
Score isn't showing also. Okay, now let me try and deal with that then as well.
I can't help you with that.
Yeah,
I am not tech savvy.
Okay, I'll do the transition. Let me see scoreboard here.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
Okay, actually now I do remember because it was doing this in St. John's. Score won't show up until we hit the red zone for some reason. So the score is 9-1 for Calgary. So I'll keep you up to date with the score. The round is correct. Apparently Val didn't like that bag going in.
I'm talking about.
Derek, it's herding cats here at times. Herding cats. Oh, just misses the airmail for Lana. As Lynn kind of tips it in.
Nice try.
11-1 now for Calgary. We are on to round number 7. Round number 7. Jamie Cowan's in the chat, in the YouTube chat saying, "Hey Tracy."
What's up, Jamie? You still suck. I'm kidding.
Lynn will go in behind Derek's bag. Derek will go knock his bag in and sit on top of Lynn's bag. Then, off the back. Go up and drop down the backside of the hole. And Lynn will roll over and her bag just won't fall. 10 on 5, give them 5 more, and it's now 16-1.
Come on, Derek, let's go. Let's go, Val. Come on, baby.
Again, thank you for everyone joining us here. So this will be our last event of the evening. We've got both games. Well, I say games, but there's 3 games in each game. I got no idea how that did not fall. Lana's off the side.
There you go, girl.
Apparently, every time Val thinks their bag's not going to do anything, it goes in the hole.
It goes in.
Yeah, once we finish with teams here for the night, we will be done, and then we'll be back 11 a.m. tomorrow morning for pro singles action. So just misses again. Lana's up and in. There's a 9 on 6. Make it now 16-4. Round number 9. Lynn is in. Derek is up and off to the right side. Lynn will follow her over there.
Oh, I like it. Come on.
Spot in the championship. Val wants one more push. Lance, we would love to have you up here. Actually, you and Brandon come up for that there and have 24/7 cornhole. Join us up here.
Let's go, coach. Come on.
Lana's had a look at it now. And she's off the back.
Come on, baby. Come on.
So that is 17-7 the score. And do math. That'll do it. Looks like they are still gonna play this last 10th final round, but they are 13 points behind. Can't happen. So Calgary will be up 1-0 in this here game. Best 2 out of 3. We will still play the third game though, even if it is 2-0. I expect to see the next game for doubles. We are going to see James Finley and Connor Weiss. And that will do it. 19-4 final score here.
Let's go, Val.
See who else is going to come to the court here now.
James Forbes and Rob Aries.
Okay, James Forbes and Rob Ayers for Calgary, and against, as stated, Finley and Connor Weiss. As if James and Connor haven't been on the live feed enough today. And I'm seeing they are.
Let's go, Robert.
No, they're gonna. This one isn't as bad. I asked Connor, I was like, please don't, because so far every pro doubles division game that Connor and James have played against Nyan Shaw and James and Steve James, they've put Steve James and James Finley at the same end.
Oh my gosh.
It gets a little confusing, but now at least it's now they're both first name James, so I can just go by last names.
Yeah.
Because before I couldn't just go Steve James, call him James, and then Finley, so it's just the one person.
Yeah, so it's Forbes and Finley now, so that works.
Mike Dilsey, yes, I am going to do intermediate and competitive and even novice tomorrow afternoon. Rob's saying 2. So if you're sitting here with me, that means it's either going to be Brandon or Joe Oliveira to play the singles game.
Who do you
for
think
Calgary.
is playing the singles game?
I'm going to, if it's coming down to game 3, I think I know who's going to play the singles game. I think everybody knows who's going to play the singles game. And for the folks on YouTube, my phone has officially just ended.
Died.
Like every other piece of technology I own, I even had to go and get a new iPhone this week. So I was using the backup iPhone for that chat because my Chromebook even took a header on the other night.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's fun times right before Nationals.
That's always fun.
Yes, Nadine, yes, we know to call him Rammer. Sat in with me all morning here this morning
Rammer.
for the women's. And Tracy, I was telling people before too.
Yes.
Were you around for that juniors final? You didn't see that one?
No,
If
I
anyone,
didn't see it.
you have to go back and watch it. Mason Miller and Ludwig Daig from Quebec final. Mason Miller double dipped him, but Mason's 10. And the composure he showed was way more than some of the other
That's
adults I've
phenomenal.
seen play. Like he was down double digits at one point in game 1 that he has to double dip. And he came back and was just focused and ready and got the double dip and now gets a pro spot.
That's amazing. That's amazing to hear. I wish I had seen it. I'm gonna go back. And
Yeah, I
watch
have to go back and watch. I told Kevin I'm gonna try and do it so they can have it for themselves to clip it out for them. But just I got to play against Mason before, just after the St. John's Open. These first bags here are live, just after the St. John's Open, and I kind of even said then. I did a little video with him. I went live playing with him, and against him there, and then went talking with him afterwards. And I was like, "This, you're gonna see something out of this kid."
Yeah.
And then lo and behold, a month and a half later, he's now an ACL Canada Pro.
That's amazing.
So like I said, I don't know how to. I can't play myself, but I can talk about it and know. Calgary out to a 2-0 lead here in this game. James off the left. Trying to see which bags that James and Rob are using. There's 2 more.
I'm sorry.
That's
I brought him. I apologize.
belongs to you. I think that's the one thing, and we've had it here with us, and I guess to the American pro team stuff, it's kind of the same. This has been a lot of fun.
Has been.
Like there's been a lot of back and forth in this here, and it's just been a lot of fun.
It's been definitely been an experience. It's
Rob's just off to the right. Connor puts 2 in and takes one of Rob's off the backside. Rob was up and he'll drip in the hole. Connor will go in to give them 3. And it's now 4-3. And they are in round number 4. Rammer will kick off. Oh, that bag went a little quickly right off the backside of the board. James misses that. Finley misses that airmail. Forbes now thinking about it.
You caught yourself. That's
Caught myself, yep. Oh, he just misses that airmail off the back as well. Give them one more, is it? 5-3 the score now. Transition that camera. Wrong one. There we go. Yeah, this has just been a fantastic few days here.
it's
Went
not over
in
yet.
at the oh no, it's just no. It's been exactly right. It's not over yet because Chromebook once goes down, iPhone goes down. The between the pro doubles and here, went to go check in the hotel. There's been fraudulent stuff done on my credit card, so now
No.
I have to figure out where I'm going to stay
Oh boy,
for these 4 days.
that's no fun.
We're now 5-4 now for Calgary. Forbes off the back. I almost called him Rob. James will drip in that hole from the right side. Finley will put a block up at the front, and Forbes will go right in behind. Big shot by James Finley.
Nice try, baby. Nice try.
Yeah, so yes, Lance. So we're having a pro qualifier on Sunday morning. So one junior out of the junior program got a pro spot. Then for each one of our conferences, which is now broken down into provinces, basically, they will have 2 pro spots at their top 100 conference event. Well, actually, I guess for up here for this year, they'll change for next year. Our conferences run west, then Ontario, Quebec, and then the Maritimes provinces, which is score here is 9-5 for Toronto in round 7. Mama Kuza watching on I'm gonna best on the iPad, sitting at the kitchen table, because that's where they always watch from. Score will stay 9-5 now to round number 8. James Finley go in behind him. Oh, Finley just goes off to the left. Forbes will follow him over there. Finley misses. James can go on for 1. So Forbes can go on for 1. And he stays. 4 on 3. Give him 1. Make it 9-6 into round number 9. I'm trying to think of what other Toronto players are here. But it's looking like Steve James could be the singles player for Toronto as he is down warming up. Connor will knock his bag in. Kind of kick off to the left of it. James, I'll tell you, this soundtrack, aces compared to Drummondville. Drummondville, Wally and I were trying not to fall asleep.
Oh, boy.
James Forbes with first bag. He's up on the backside of the hole. I believe we are still... Rob Ayers likes to stand right in front of the scoreboard.
I can't even see it behind him.
No. This is round number 10. I believe the score still is 9-6. James Finley hits the big airmail. James Forrest tried to go for, and that will do it. Looks like the score will finish up 13-6 for the Toronto Tower team. We are one game apiece. We are going to the last game, game number 3. And with that, we will take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back from the EY Center here in Ottawa, Ontario, at the ACL Canada National Championship. Fitting, we are in the nation's capital. Back in 2. Okay, ACL Canada Nation and ACL around the world. Having a little situation here. We got bag gate happening. Someone has taken Brandon Brown's cornhole bags. So Steve James is just kind of warming up here as we try and search for Brandon Brown's cornhole bags. Oh, I see. He has them in his hand now. They were somewhere else in the building. So here he comes now back to the court. As Tracy makes her way back. I was like, we're having kind of a bag gate here. Someone stole his bags.
He probably left them down there somewhere and forgot. That's more believable.
Okay, so Brandon's saying two down and back. Steve James is just saying one. Maybe they'll compromise and just do 1.5. I'm really fully expecting Brandon at some point to come up and say, I want to do 8.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, I know.
He would do something crazy like that. He would.
Now, I've said it on the live feeds a bunch here, and Brandon and I have talked about this here. What are your thoughts on him changing up his game? Because prior to this year, he would go for the airmail every chance he got. Now I've said it a bunch of times, I even said it to him today here, after the doubles, he's playing a lot smarter, a smarter kind of chess game.
Yes.
Right?
I've been trying to drill that into his head a little bit. Like, everybody knows you can hit the airmails, which is great. He's awesome at airmails, but you don't always have to go for it. Play smart sometimes. You don't want to give up stupid points, especially if it's a closer game. You don't want to give up points over an airmail.
Yeah.
Right, so he has been playing more conservative, and it's been really great to watch.
Yeah, like it's. I think that's led to his 2 singles wins that he's got. And James Forbes and I talked about that earlier, like with the seniors final with Paul Aiken, and I talked to Paul afterwards that he was down 17-5, and then he was like, you know what, I'm going to try and grab every point I can. I'm not going to go for. Try and get 3 and 4 points so I know I can just board it and get 1, right? That helped him come back and win a game. We were, you know what? That's the chess part that I love about this game is you get that control back, right?
Yep.
And I thought, which
you gotta take the points where you can get them.
Yeah. Which for him doing that, for Brandon doing that in the singles and doubles is why on the Down and Back show, I picked him as the pro player of the year. Because being able to change your game, right, on a turn of a dime, because we really don't have much of an offseason to change any kind of thing.
That's true.
Right, so.
Ooh, what is that? He's crazy.
So this game is to see who will go to the championship game. So Steve James throwing the Octane Ions, and then Brandon's throwing Cat Bags. Not sure what exact series it are.
Cat 3s.
Cat 3s.
Yeah. He loves his Cat 3s.
Oh, that kind of had a delayed stall on the back of the hole there.
It's like it wanted to stay, but it didn't. Ooh.
But it's Steve James, so I really wouldn't put it past the bag doing anything unpredictable anyway.
That's true.
Looks like they've done their 2. So we'll see. I'm gonna turn the camera over there because I think they're ready to go. Not quite sure.
Yep, yeah, they're starting.
Okay. So again, chat, I will keep you up with the score because we're not exactly sure when it will show up in the score zone. For some reason, it's just for this teams that it doesn't show up until it hits in the red. Looks like Brandon will have first bag. Again, as we'd heard being talked to some of the captains here, is that, these are the games here. You don't go on until tomorrow, there's no chance of winning money. If you want to win money, you gotta play tomorrow. Steve's off on the back right side of the hole. Brandon will go into his bag. Steve will try and go in behind him. I look for Brandon to go for the short airmail here.
Yes, with that evil smile on his face.
And he gets 2 to fall. So that looks like a 10-on-6. Brandon now first bag. It is 4-0. Brandon's in. Steve will follow him. Brandon's just kind of off to the left side of the board. Steve will put a block up in the front. Oh, almost rolls but sits on top of his own bag, not allowing it to fall. But now it does. Trying to convince Steve to go for the airmail. Goes up. Just into the pile. Is that an 8-on-6?
Oh my God.
Give Steve 2, and it's now 4-2 for Calgary. This will be round number 3. 3 of 10.
Let's go, Brady. Come on.
I feel like with these two guys, we could be here an hour.
Yes. They will talk and talk and talk.
Steve James' first bag is up and off to the left, giving Brandon the... Oh, Brandon just misses right. So I think Brandon was going for, there was a little bit of a whole laneway. Steve gets it. Brandon hits it again there.
Brown, come on.
Steve James will go in for a 10. Brandon can go in to give up only 2, and he does. And we're now 4-4. Now, the other thing I noticed last year at Worlds for the first time, that the fourth bag, he goes for that little stress ball.
Yes.
That he...
It's actually a mini bag. Like, it's really, really small. It used to be a pair of gloves.
Okay.
But now it's a mini bag. And he likes to have something in his hand.
Well, and that's something that I hadn't thought of before when he told me that, was that it's that because you're used to having the other bags in your hand.
Yes.
And then you got that free hand.
Yeah.
Right? So you kind of, not what Brandon wanted. And Steve James will go in. Steve's in for a 12. Brandon's in for a 9. Give 12-on-9. Give Steve James 3, and it's now 7-4. But that little thing is you can't think of it as any kind of a different way because you look at Adam Hisner with his cup.
Yes.
Right? So
Is it really Adam Hisner if he doesn't have his cup in his hand?
Yeah.
You've never seen him play without it. I think that's why he is actually one of Brennan's favorite ACL pros, because he plays with a drink in his hand at all times.
Steve James with the block way up on the board. I'll change up the camera view so you all can see it. Nice job by Brandon to knock his bag over a bit. Steve will go for a block in behind. Job by Brandon there. Steve will go right in behind. I think there's room where Brandon can split Steve's bags. So goes for the airmail, but almost knocks Steve's bag in. Steve goes up and knocks his own bag in. I think this is where Brandon goes for it. He does. He gets it. 8 on 6. Give Brandon 2, and it's now 7-6. Keeping the score close.
Hey, don't make me call Fuentes.
John's probably watching. John was watching a little earlier.
That is my thing with Brandon. When he is sucking, I tell him I'm going to call John Fuentes.
Well, John was watching. Like I said, John was watching earlier. Brandon puts his first bag in. And Rampage Cornhole saying that they made that mini bag.
Yes, they did. Keegan, yes, he did.
Steve James kicks off Brandon's bag off to the left. Brandon will follow him over there. And there's a door open for Brandon now. And he's in.
Brown. Come on.
10 on 7. Give him 3, and we got a lead change. 9-7 the score now. As we are now into round number, I want to say 5?
I wish I knew.
Round number 7. Round number 7. That's the hard thing of trying to remember which side they started on.
Yes.
So that can be your odd number. But again, with this game, counting is hard. Steve will put a block up on his side. Brandon's still able to grab his bag that's on that back part of the hole. Moves it a little closer inside. Did Steve just pinch it up on the back, but then Brandon will go in. Steve's off the side. Brandon can go in for a 10, but he's going to want to call timeout. He wants to have a look at that. See if, because it looks like
he's trying to see if he can.
It looks like Steve's bag is kind of holding that up there. You can see there, so it's.
If anybody is crazy enough to try it, it's
Brandon. Yeah. I don't think we really need. I think everyone just knows.
Yes. Okay.
10 on 3 right now. He's gonna get at least 4, I think, at least. Oh, and it just does drop. 10 on 6. Give Brandon 4, and it's now a 13-7 lead. Going into round number 8.
Let's go, Brown. Come on.
On deck here we have Montreal versus St. John's. St. John's the number 2 seed coming into this. Will Brandon kick off to the right? Right now that bag will not hurt him. He could still wash this out at 9s. Puts one in, but then stays off to the left. Not what he wanted. Steve James will go in. Brandon's off to the left. Steve will go in 9 on 5, give him 4, 13, 11. Now as we head to round number 9.
Hey, Fuentes said the game would have already been over if he was throwing.
Didn't even hear that.
Well, like I said, John did jump in the chat during the pro doubles right at the end.
He's awesome. We love Fuentes.
Got 65 watching on Facebook, and I'm sorry the phone cut out. We lost the YouTube chat. Steve's off to the right. Bag probably not coming back. Brandon will make sure by that, bullying that off to the side a bit. Steve will bully himself.
Let's go,
Brandon's in. Brandon's in for a 9. I thought that was his last bag. It was not. Now it is. No, washes it out. 13, 11.
Let's go, Brandon. Come on.
Comes down to 2 points.
Lord. These are nail biters.
To see who will go to the final. Steve James, first bag. Up and off to the right. Brandon is in.
Come on.
Steve will continue that wall across the board. Brandon will keep it going. Steve misses it. He's got there. Brandon goes in now.
Let's go, boy. Come on.
And all Brandon needs to do now is just board it. Board it wins the game for Brandon Brown.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Actually, I think that is it. That is it. And Calgary will advance to the finals. I'll let you go and kind of join your team. Thank you for joining me. It was fun. But, yeah. Calgary Chargers defeat the Toronto Towers and will head to the final. Final score 16-7, I believe. So we will take a minute break. We've got game number 1. Philip, this is the Pro Teams Semifinals. We have finalist number 1, Calgary Chargers. We will now have the Montreal Royals against the St. John's Screechers. Coming up here just after this. So we will take a break, get those other teams here. So we might go 2 rounds of this here, commercial folks, but we will be back with one more game, our final 3 games of the night. Montreal Royals and the St. John's Screechers. Be right back from the EY Center, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, our nation's capital here. Perfect spot for the ACL Canada National Championship. Be right back. And there's these guys being nice to me again, just not even letting me know that they're going to start, and they just start. Because that's how they go. Join along, another new voice to join me here. I've always been trying to say we need a female voice on, but she never wants to come on. Michelle Hunter, who, once we figure out how to get it to work, she'll be doing some stuff with the Down and Back podcast, going live for different events here. But Michelle, welcome to the feed.
Thanks, Doug.
So to see here, Montreal 0-2 an early 2-0 lead. So for Montreal in the purple, we have Carl Menard throwing here, and once you see him again on the other end, well, you can see him because I've made the wrong. Wait, okay, you can see not there. Now there's Carl and Mama Kuza. I've made you happy. I'm putting Dion on the live feed here. But yeah, we have Carl Menard for Montreal here, throwing against Dion on this end. It is 2-0 for Montreal. Carl will just go into Dion's bag. Dion. The typical, oh, what'd you do that for? Now Dion wants to go have a look at it. So scoreboard not working. So I'll put the scoreboard up there so you people can see the names of who's playing. Okay, so it just didn't refresh. See if I hit a refresh. Yeah, that didn't help. So we'll go to court one. There it is. There's who's playing. We won't see the score until someone hits 17 or more because it's just showing white. But it is, trust me, 2-0 for Montreal. Dion will just board it, wash that out, and we'll go to round number 3. So throwing on this side of the court, we have for the St. John Screechers, Albert Parsons in white, and in the purple with the matching shoes, as always, is Nyan Shaw.
And Nyan goes in on his first bag.
Does. I'm really surprised that Nyan is not wearing the matching pants that he usually wears as well.
I'm surprised, but his shoes match.
Yeah, he does, yeah. Albert kind of goes up into Nyan's lane.
Good block by Nyan.
Oh, Dion wants him to step out and go for it. Oh, he almost does. 10-on-6. Really waiting for Albert to break out the airmail again. Yeah. There's actually stickers being given out here if you come to the venue after one of his airmails, just hands on the hips with a big smile on his face from St. John's. And as I said earlier, in St. John's, he also hit an airmail and give me a smile and a wink. And then he gives the fist pump, which he gave earlier today in doubles. I was like, why do you wait till you announce your retirement and then become fun?
Because he's retiring.
Got Kim Pohl in the chat saying, hey, Michelle.
Hey, Kim.
Still upset for her beating me the other night at League Night back in KW. John try and go for that spot that I was just about to say before I had the cough there, but then he went to hit it, almost rolled it back. Kim saying that she's sorry, but I know that she's not. We are in round number 5. Score is 6-4 for Montreal. Albert will go in. Nyan will go in. Albert is, just on the right side of the hole. Nyan just goes on. They give them 2. Oh, sorry, no. Albert had a bag off. Give Nyan 1. 7-4 the score now. Transition that over. This
Nice bag by Dion.
Bag talking to his bags. His bags are listening. Wish I could get bags to do that, but I can't. Carl's up and almost goes full circle around the hole to get it. Social. We got Carl and Dion throwing together here against each other. They will be teammates coming up in next month. Yes, a couple weeks. They'll be over in Trier, Germany together. I wasn't even at Worlds, and I'm still confused after those 9 days. Oh, it's Nyan off the back. Nyan just misses. Albert will go hook that bag around Nyan's bag, and Nyan will go. Then 10 on 5, give Albert 5, and we have a lead change. So go ahead.
The score is now 9-7.
I'll let you talk.
Thanks.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Score is now 9-7 for Dion and Albert.
Tell you what, live feed's not working. Camera's getting unplugged. This feels like day 5 at Worlds.
And it's only day 1.
But it feels like day 5. I think that one hurt Dion a bit. He wasn't sure. You could see that. Dion is up, and just kind of blocked in. I'm thinking Dion's got 33 on his Newfoundland Screechers jersey. I think that is because I think he's a Montreal Canadiens fan, so he's probably Patrick Waugh. There you go. Dion wants to know. Ask Albert what's hanging. For Dion to go up. No, he'll just go in the. Oh, he hit. I think he hit in front of the Canada on that board on the ACL Canada logo, way down at the end.
So now the question becomes, what is Carl going to do?
Yeah, because Dion's bag is just hanging down there. Right now we're sitting 6 on 3. We got also we had Mamakuza sitting at the table. Kevin has now joined her, so Dad has joined her. They're both sitting at the table, watching on the iPad. And Christina. So 6 on 4, give them 2, and it's now 11-7. We got Christina who's sitting there. We usually have her pacing around, not even watching at all. Albert puts a block up in the front. We're up to 55, so at least we've only got a quarter of Point May watching. We'll know when we get to 90 that all of them are watching. Nyan off to the left. Albert knocks one bag in, but then makes sure those other 2 bags are not going to come back. Nyan will go in for an 8. Sorry, 9 goes in for. Now he's in for an 8. 8 on 8. They'll wash that round out. And I will have a look. I got to put the scoreboard up here. Round number 9. Oh, we see now. We've got a score now. They've hit 11. So when you hit 11, when you go orange, is when the score will line up. So this is round number 9. Carl had just asked Dion what the round was. I will switch cameras here, get that back up and over, and there it is. Dion up and sitting on that backside of the hole. Carl's in, but it moves Dion's bag just a little closer inside the hole. Dion's up and in. I have a feeling that bag may not come back. Oh, no. Dion misses right. Carl will go in. Dion needs to go in here. This is game 1. Dion is in. Carl is in for 4, and we are tied at 11, going to round number 10, the final round of the game. Here we go. Last time St. John's played, Dion had to go to overtime, losing to Derek Barrett in that overtime. Albert is up and in. 9 misses right. Albert will follow him over. 9 is up, and he's on the backside. In for the win for Albert Parsons, and he does! He gets it. St. John's takes game number 1.
Little bit of confusion about.
Good confusion, yes. Yeah, I guess, that was round number 11. So even I was confused. That was overtime. So, so. I guess a good thing Albert didn't know it was overtime.
Sometimes it's better not to know.
Oh, no. Clean up on aisle 4. We have... I think for that, we're going to take a 2-minute break. We will be back here from Ottawa, the nation's capital, for the ACL Canada National Championship. That was game number 1. We've still got 2 more games to come. Not sure who's going to be playing up next. Oh, sorry, actually, it is up in here. Corey Ewart and Amanda Oakley for the St. John Screechers, and Dawn Cartwright and Crystal Higgins for the Montreal Royals. We will be right back in 2 minutes. Stay with us. Welcome back, ACL Canada chat. We are at game number 2. Let's say ACL Canada chat on Facebook and ACL World on YouTube, as we are all over the world on YouTube. Looks like we are ready to go. We are ready for a bag spin. Corey, you are going to do the bag spin. Dark colored bag. I can't see the seam. That's going to rely on them. Still not sure which one was going to throw first because they're just walking up.
I believe it was the Royals.
No, Corey, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Wrong. It was a dark colored
Yep.
bag. Couldn't see the seam.
50-50, and you got the 50 wrong part. Corey is up and off to the right. Crystal is in. I'm going to say the 4 players on the court right now had a good Worlds, had fun Worlds, but one being Crystal Higgins for getting her ACL Pro card.
She did.
We're not sure if she has. We're not sure if she's going to accept it yet or not. She hasn't really said. The other 3 being Corey, who she's throwing against, he was in the ACL Canada U.S. exhibition playing against Jacob Gore. We see Dawn Cartwright on the right-hand side for Montreal Royals. She played Cheyenne Bubenheim, which I talked to her about it, and I don't think she. Like she's like saying, "Oh, I could have this, could have that." I was like, I thought she played a great game.
She played an excellent game.
You know, it went longer than what people probably thought. I think a lot of people thought, but they thought for most of the games that were going to go 2 or 3 rounds, it was going to be done. It was going to be 12-0, 12-0, we're done. Didn't happen. And then Amanda and her partner Doreen Pond played against. Unlucky for Dawn. Unlucky for Amanda. But Amanda and her partner Doreen Pond played against that little team that really hasn't done much. Oh, Sam Finley and Rosie Streaker.
The little team.
Yeah, they haven't done much. Right, so it's, they did not disappoint Canada whatsoever.
Absolutely not. I think everyone played excellent games.
Corey will hang one in the hole. Crystal will help him go in there. I think it's great. We got 53 people watching in the YouTube chat. We got 48 in the Facebook chat. Corey here now up and in he'll take 1.
So the score is now 7-1.
7-1 for Montreal. I just want to once where the Montreal Royals crown that they give the player of the game. Still unsure how the managers won it, like all 3 of their games so far. Will Amanda go short? Dawn will go into that pile. Amanda up and hits the airmail. And the fist bump. (5-4), give Amanda 1 point. We're seeing Jamie Cowan in the chat. Jamie, you're part of the St. John Screechers and you're not here. As well as the other team manager, Sean Sabian, in the chat. I've heard that he's at home tonight because it's Amanda's turn to go and run league, and he's at home daddy duties. Yes. Corey just asked Amanda if he should airmail, and she just said, "Sure, if you can do it." And he sits on top.
Yeah, it looks like a pile there.
Seriously, you need to come and look. Score is 7-2 for Montreal, which is in purple. Score will show up once they get to 11. kind of a Spinal Tap thing happening. Everything starts at 11. Crystal here now, ready to go. And nothing still falls.
Well, I don't. It kind of moved a little bit, depending on how Corey's going to hit this.
I think right now for Corey, the problem is his bag that's in front. I'm not sure if you can see this here, Michelle.
Yeah, I can.
But his bag in front is stick side down, I believe. I think if that was flipped over and have it the slick side down, I'm just going to go right through the middle of that thing. And he'll just wipe out Crystal's bag. Still, is it moving? No, it's stopped. That shows I throw bags with Jamie Cowan way too long when I anticipating everything moving.
Is it moving?
Score will remain 7-2. They're just playing replace the bag. Dawn will go off to the left.
Nice bag.
Thought Amanda was going to go right through, but she kind of made it to a little bit to the left and then went in. Dawn will go in behind her. I think she's going to go airmail. Nope. Hard push and a slide back.
She kind of snuck just in between Dawn's bags.
Yep. We won't tell her that we caught that on camera. Tell her later on. So we are in round number, let me see, pull it up here, round number 6. We will play 10 rounds. St. John's won game number 1. Montreal's up game number 2.
And Dawn collects them all.
So that would be is that a 12 on 10? Yes, it is. Give them 2, and it's now 7-4. Heading to round number 7. Corey's on the backside of the hole, and Crystal will join him back there. Corey will go right in behind Crystal's bag. Crystal will follow him again. See if Crystal will continue the trend, and she does. And she is up, and she is in. I think that's the thing with these round limited games. It's all once you got the lead, you just got to follow the other players' bags.
You just got to hold them at bay.
Yep. So we head to round number 8. Score remains 7-4. So trying to anticipate who I think we're going to have. I think we've got singles game. I think is going to be Bernie Portalesi against Craig Halford. Corey's telling Amanda he shouldn't have to do anything. Just sit it. And just to the left, not where he wanted her to put it.
Nice bag by
Dawn
Dawn.
will drip 2 off this in that right side of the hole. Man will put another block up front. Crystal just wants it to sit. Here we go. I knew if I said something, he would then talk in the chat. Sorry, I did have the wrong camera on. I apologize for that. Give me the Earth revolves around the sun, and we constantly in motion, plus the whole molecule thing. Yep. I get that talk every night. I'm up at the shop. Corey put a good block up in front. Corey will knock his one bag in and stay off to the right. Crystal will go in, kind of bring her bag back to the front just a touch. James doesn't apply to cameras, though. Yeah. Oh, and Crystal rolls over top of the hole. Corey can go in for a wash. No, he misses it to the right. Give Crystal 2, and we're now 9-4. Round number 10. I think that will do it. Don's got 2 bags in. That will do it. So Montreal will take this game. We'll be tied at 1 going to the singles game, same as we were last time. Yes, Tim. Part of the peanut gallery. But you know how dangerous it is to agree with Jamie on anything. Hey, scoreboard isn't me. Look, you see that they got to 11. It went up to orange. So that will do it for game 2. As I said, they are now tied at 1 game apiece. Yes, we've got Craig and Bernie to see who will go to the final. No pressure here, but the winner gets to go play for money. Loser of the game just goes home.
I think this is going to be a good game.
Oh, little extra. You can't see it in the camera. We've got
each threw down $20 in the middle of the court.
Two of those green plastic notes. Uh-oh. Daniel Baines tried to add one of the pink ones to it. I'm not sure how anyone had any more fun than Daniel did at Worlds. Like seeing some of the pictures that he had. Hanging out with Mathieu Rivaux from France and Mike Hennessy from Lucky Bags. So, chat, who you got taking this year? Was you got Bernie, you got Craig? You going for Calgary? You going? Sorry, not Calgary. Craig's from Calgary. You got Montreal. You got the guy from Alberta that plays for Montreal, or you got the guy from Ontario that plays for St. John's. Take your pick. They haven't started yet, so the camera is whatever. Tim's got Bernie. Sean's got Bernie. Well, Sean, you kind of got them anyway. Vlad wants Craig. Che, well, you're kind of biased. I know you're going to go for Craig. Dan's got Bernie. Although, Shay, I'm kind of disappointed you said Craig and you did not say Iceman. Bernie's off to the side. I believe these bags are live. Both these guys always play so serious. You can't tell anything. Yeah. They get with Craig making that gesture, then they would be. Give Bernie 2, 9-7. There's the right transition to go to. Eleanor's got Bernie. Mark Tobin's got Bernie. It's funny how all the people from Newfoundland have Bernie. Wonder why that is.
I think it's going to be a tight game.
Sub-Zero bags versus gnarly bags. Bernie talking to his bags, and his bags will listen. Craig is up and just to the left. Bernie will... I gotta go in. We gotta see an airmail from Craig trying to drag that bag. Oh, he'll just go in, give up 2 more, make it 4-0. I think that's the other thing with these round limited bag games. You do not want to give up big points early.
Well, you just can't afford to.
Because then you're just on the struggle bus the rest of the game. Kind of like me in any regular game, just on the struggle bus. Even in down and backs. Bernie's up and off to the right, opening the door for Craig, possibly. Craig will put a block up in the front. Bernie now stepping way out there, stepping way in. Bernie doing a little 2-step. Bernie, just gets around it, but it doesn't fall. Craig will knock Bernie's bag in, but will replace. Oh, Bernie, not where he wanted that bag. It kicked to the left. Craig now opens slide shot to collect everything. Gets one of them. Bernie has that hold he can go for and get an 8. Does. Craig collects for a 12, and just like that, we are tied at 4. See Bob Olchek, he's going for Bernie. Alan knows where they're going for Bernie. Craig's first bag is up and in. Bernie will follow. Craig puts a block up on his own side. Bernie will get around it, but bring Craig's bag a little closer. Oh, just hang off the left side of the hole. Bernie will follow him over there, gives it right back to him. Craig's in for a 10. Bernie will go in for a 10 as well. We're staying tied at 4s. I believe we're going into round number 5. Yes, round number 5. Scoreboard. Paul? Scoreboard, you'll know the score once they hit 11 because it'll turn orange and show the score. Right now it's white on white. Score right now is 4-4. Craig is up and in for a 12. We have a social. Yes, we do. Social. Of course, the loudest one for social is Brandon Brown, and for once, he is without a drink. Had to steal Crystal Hagen's. Game stays tied at 4 in round 6. Craig off to the right. Craig will bully his bag a bit. Bernie will go in. Craig's up and in one more time. Bernie's in. Craig's in for a 10. Bernie to pick up 2.
And he does.
6-4 the score now in round number 7. St. John's in the lead. Bernie will knock Craig's bag in, but he's got 2 bags that are basically in the hole. Craig will replace both of them with 1. Bernie now sits on that right side of the hole. Craig will go in that left side. Will Bernie go up and try and drag? Oh, he pushes it in. Craig can go in to get those 2 points back. No, he's off to the right. 10 on 10. Travis won the doubles. Brandon and Bernie won the doubles, defeated Connor Weiss and James Finley. Here stays 6-4 in round number 8.
And Bernie's up and in.
Craig will put a block up in front. Bernie goes for the airmail and hits it. Craig puts his bag in and turns that block into a V block. Tougher for Bernie to collect that now. Well, the trampoline's off the back, puts Craig's bag a little closer. Craig is up and in for a 12, and we see the fist bump just off camera. Been waiting for that all day from Craig. Finally got one. And so he picked up 3 on that there with Bernie's bag off the back. 7-6 into round number 9. Yes, we are. Round number 9. Score 7-6 for Montreal over St. John's. Bernie's bag is up in the front. Craig will go in behind it. Forcing Bernie to go up if he wants to collect. Good shot by Bernie. Craig goes in behind it, forcing Bernie again. If he wants to grab it, he's got to go up. And Bernie trampolines off the side now. Craig was going to call a timeout. What does Craig want to do? If I'm Craig, he's going to call a timeout and go and look at it. I think put another block up on the back again. Because Bernie just missed that trampoline off the back. He's going to be thinking about possibly doing that again.
Yep, I would definitely try to go for it again.
Because right now we are sitting 5-5. Because you don't want to. I think Craig was called that time, was going to look and see if he could go for it. But Bernie's bag's right there. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, that is why I am sitting here, and Craig goes for that walk again. Like, I'm done. And Bernie just goes into that pile. 8 on 6, give Craig 2. I'm just.
I believe that was 8 on 3. Bernie had bounced one off.
Oh, that's right. Bernie did bounce one off. Yes.
Yep.
So 12-6 to score now. We're in the final round. Like, Craig, every time I think, well, you know what? He's probably not going to be able to make this shot. He does. So, really. But what do I know? That's why I'm commentating and not playing anymore. Bernie's up and in. Craig is in. One more bag for Craig, and this is over. I think Bernie was trying to put a block up, and Craig misses there, but I think it basically is there. That is done. Montreal going on to the final to play against the Calgary Chargers.
Excellent game.
So how about that? Of the 4 teams, the number 1 and number 2 seeds go down. 3 and 4 seeds will advance to the final tomorrow night. That'll be tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Eastern time here, but we will be, we're done for the night. We will start live feed tomorrow morning at, Craig jumps for the money. We didn't get to see it on camera, but yeah, so tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time, we'll be back with pro singles action. Then we will take a break from that there, and we'll go, well, maybe a 5-minute break. Go right into, if the advanced and competitive are still going, we'll go into those finals. Then we will do the intermediate and novice bracket, giving them some love here at the National Championships. Then we'll stop from there. Then we'll go live 8 p.m. for the pro teams. Then that'll be it for day 2, because probably been long enough. So yeah, so for Tracy DeCosta, who joined me in game 1, Michelle Hunter, Doug Coombs, known otherwise as the Corn Doug, those short bags. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. Another long day today. Would have been 12 hours, but we had a little bit of hiccup for the first hour in the morning. See everyone tomorrow. Have fun. Go watch Spencer's. Go watch the ACL Facebook page. Or coming up here. Actually, no, they're not even start.
No,
I'm a day
tomorrow
early.
they start.
I'm a day early.
You are a day early.
Maybe apparently there's something going on at some Airmail City event tonight, I think. A private event. Maybe someone's going to go live from there. Who knows? But make sure, watch here first in the morning, then you can check out Spencer's. See everyone tomorrow. Thought we were going to get in trouble from the boss as Matt Pyle walked by.
Me too.
Yeah, well, see you tomorrow, everyone.